Apologies for the wait. I needed to finish that chapter of Usogui. Hello, everyone. How are you all on this fine Sunday afternoon? I'm doing quite well. I had this, when she went grocery shopping and getting other stuff, because my mom is going to be moving to a new place soon, so we've been packing up and throwing out a bunch of shit. But she went shopping at Walmart and she got like this, what is it, like an Italian hero or something? It had like cheese bread or something. And it was something that you were very clearly meant to heat up in the oven or whatever, but it came in like a plastic wrap or whatever. So I was like, all right, we'll try it out, because usually that sort of stuff is really hit or miss. You should usually be somewhat suspicious of pre-made sandwiches at supermarkets, but I had half of it for lunch, and it turned out to be very good, so I was quite happy about that. Also, the channel's doing pretty well. You know, the last week or so has been quite successful.
Yeah, very.
Very much so. Oh my god, your new mic quality is great.
Oh, is that yay?
I actually have to turn you down a little bit. Holy fuck. Your voice is so clear now.
Yeah, it's no longer a water blanket voice, whatever.
That's good. Oh, Social Blade's a little behind. They say I still have 4490, but I'm over 4500 now.
You're too quick. You're going too fast for them.
I'm too fast for Social Blade. I actually have to turn you down a little bit. I have you too loud, so your mic, your volume is like peaking over or whatever.
Yeah, let me try and remove the mic away from my face then. Hold on.
That may be a good idea.
Right, this is good?
Yeah, that's good.
Right, good.
Let's have a look-see here. Let's see what's going on with Social Blade on the channel. I assume window capture 2 will probably suffice. Let's see here. Let's move this up. Order. Move to top. Yeah. So you can see here things kind of spiked up a little bit in the last week in regards to literally everything. Jesus Christ. Where does it have the predictions? I know Playfree was able to look at something. It predicted when I would hit 5,000 subs or something. Future projections.
Have you been staring at this all the time recently?
No, I've just been checking it a bit because Playfree's brought it up a couple times. Sub prediction, subscriber milestone.
Right.
According to the predictions, I will hit 5,000 subscribers in 83 days.
Fascinating.
Yeah, very fast.
So you have 83 days to prepare, right?
Right, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right, meme buff memes in the YouTube chat, right? You have no clue. When William negatives Yagyu, right? You're gonna have to take your words back about foreign representation.
Right.
William's winning Tenkaichi. I swear.
He's winning the Tenkaichi. Mimi says foreigner representation at Tenkaichi been pretty bad. Well, we've only seen one of the 2 foreigners. By the way, we've got 7 viewers and only 4 likes. So if you just hopped in and you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on the stream. Ooh, I lost a subscriber in the last minute. That doesn't bother me as much anymore now. Yes, of course. Plague has to upload his video now. Great. I actually have quite a bit of shit that I need to do. But ideally this stream will not be too long. It'll probably be around, like, I don't know, 2 hours or something. Which is good.
Sounds good.
I don't like spending my entire afternoon doing one thing. Now we got 9 viewers in here and only 4 likes. We gotta pump those numbers up. I'd like to see 9 likes.
Or your wacky symmetry or whatever. Not symmetry. Oh well.
Something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, not symmetry. I don't know. I just like when things are matching. It means that everyone in here is hitting that like button. I like hitting goals and such. Dylan says, sorry for the wait. I was gambling. Yes, exactly. I was wondering how Usogui allegedly gets Toriko hype, and I kind of understand it a little. I'm only on. I've literally just finished chapter 4, but it seems like we're doing more than literal fucking casino gambling. We're doing a little bit more than just playing poker and blackjack. How hype is Tenkaichi, Medell? Quite hype. You should read it.
Yeah, very hype. And there's only 14 chapters, so you can get through it quickly.
Yeah. Lately, and I know this will be probably a little controversial, Tenkaichi has been more exciting for me than Ragnarok. Ragnarok has been kind of boring me a little month to month.
I would agree.
Which is quite unfortunate. Let's see, views, predictions, subscribe milestone. Well, let me guess. I'm gonna hit. I'll hit 100,000 subscribers in about 6 years. That's great. No, actually, it's about 5 years. Oh, never mind. I'm bad at math. I was not taking into account that 365 is closer to 4 than it is to 3. Well, I guess we're just kind of waiting for Ace to get here, because, yeah, thank you for putting this here. It'll be very useful.
Yeah.
Ace is apparently a big nerd when it comes to this shit, so he has a lot of information that's quite helpful. Medell, you can read Tenkaichi on Manga Dex or Manga Life. I generally read it on Manga Life.
Yeah.
Mimi says the Chin favoritism is so visible. I mean, thus far, but we need to get that Hades backstory.
Yeah, Shin
also, Chin is incredibly fucking popular. He is an incredibly popular because of Kingdom.
Ah.
That was the big deal when they
sense.
revealed he was fighting next. All the Kingdom fans are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I wonder if Ace's alarm was taking into account DST.
Oh, that's true. Oh well. We'll just ping him.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, I've got the afternoon. I'm not in a rush entirely. I kind of have some stuff I need to work on a little bit with school. I need to put together that Sakamoto reaction and upload it. I mean, I already reacted to the chapter and recorded it, but I need to put together the video.
Well, you have the evening too, so all good.
Yeah, I have the evening too. And Fi was thinking about running her D&D campaign today, but I don't think I'm going to be joining that. I'm not in the mindset.
Yeah, too busy thinking about better things like Tenkaichi and Usogui.
Yeah, and having to do homework.
School. Yeah.
We got 10 viewers and only 8 likes. If you haven't already hit that like button. Shit, we need something to talk about in the meantime.
Yeah, so, this fight right now, so far, how's it looking for you?
What, the current Tenkaichi fight?
Yes.
It's looking pretty good. I want to see more of what Yagyu can do. That's kind of why I really want Ace to get in here, because Ace seems to be very knowledgeable on literally everything about all of the fighters, including their fighting styles. I don't really know that much about Yagyu, so learning some more about him and what his deal is should be quite good. I didn't know until recently that Yagyu is like the 3rd most popular samurai in Japan, behind only Musashi and Kojiro.
I didn't know that either until now.
Yeah, apparently the dude became a sword saint or something, I think.
I'd expect the actual other guy known as the Sword Saint to be a little more popular, but oh well.
Probably not, because he I think he's mostly just known for being old. And being a sword
Sucks to be
saint.
him.
I really know like next to nothing about him. The only thing I knew about him already was that he's a sword saint because of Ragnarok. I know like half of the fucking cast in Tenkaichi just because of round 3, ironically. Which is what we're on now at Tenkaichi. Hey band, how you doing?
Answer or else. Dun dun dun.
It would be really funny if Ace was like, yeah, how about we do the Tenkaichi stream like early afternoon Sunday? I'll be available then. And I'm like, tremendous. We'll do it around like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Great. And then he never shows up.
It would be fucking tremendous to
That
not have our
would
dictionary
be
here.
very our Tenkaichi Fighters and Predictions stream devoid of any predictions or education on the topics.
Right. Well, here's my prediction. No, not prediction. This is
A premonition.
right? No.
Mhm.
This is true and proper
Gambling.
knowledge of the future,
Oh,
right?
right.
William Adams, negative Yagyu, negative the round 2 guy, negative Fuma, right? And negative's the person with their bracket.
Who is yeah, whoever that'll
probably
be.
gonna be
Kojiro,
Kojiro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or Hanzo. I think it could be one of those two. If we're going purely based off theorized bias due to popularity.
And speaking of popularity, hello Fuse.
Fuse is in here. Hello, Fuse. How are you
my
doing?
fellow Usogui readers.
I've just
going?
started reading
Eh.
Usogui. Listen, if the beginning of Usogui is the worst part, that's a tremendous sign.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's great.
Bernie sent this fucking graph of the arc.
Needs to be a little bit higher.
Okay, hold on. We have excellent connection back. Let's see how it works out. It says there's excellent connection, so I'm going to assume that the stream is going to be back in a minute. We're going to have to wait.
Let's see. Let's just hope and pray and hope.
Ooh. Hey, I think we're back.
Oh, are we podcasting?
Yeah, OBS had a fuck up, a mild bit of a fuck up. OBS was just no longer transmitting data, and then when I clicked the stop stream button, it was like taking forever to stop, so I actually had to close down OBS and then open it up again. Hopefully we won't have any more issues. I literally restarted my computer before the stream to avoid having any kind of technical issues. And then we
perhaps you
had
should,
one anyway.
Look up this issue. You know, maybe someone on the internet can help you solve it.
Yeah, whenever I just look up OBS not transmitting data, it's just like, oh, fucking restarted or something. Anyway, hi band, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was my thoughts with that graph.
Yeah.
Dude!
Yeah, Arc 1 is the abandoned building game that you're about to be in.
Holy shit! Dude,
That's like-
I've never seen a last arc rated that high before. That's fucking insane.
Dude, it's so fucking good. Like, I was reading and I'm like, wow, this is like the one final arc that isn't rushed to shit that I've read.
Yeah,
Holy
even
fuck.
then, like, I'll let you know ahead of time, Band Toriko's final arc is kind of rushed, but I still think it's very good. Because although they
Yeah, it's
rush
very
it,
good.
they focus on the important stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll read Toriko.
Yeah, they're not like, hey, let's bring in these guys. Remember these guys? Yeah. we have to
Remember
do something
these
important.
guys from the very unpopular arc? And then also this guy who we teased the return of like 100 chapters ago, but he's not really going to do anything.
They don't do that. They don't.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen.
Baltige only has like 120 chapters released, and I'm already at 20 something, so I should be able to get to it soon.
Well, very
Yeah.
impressive. Very good.
Oh, my capoeira manga.
No,
Anyway,
Skin, it wasn't bad Wi-Fi content. It's OBS having issues.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
purely a software issue.
so Tenkaichi. Fuser, you reading Tenkaichi?
No, but I might start. I'm starting to be a little more prone to it.
Damn.
This is good. The
'Cause-
big woman is tremendous. And then also we have a funny Scotsman guy who talks a lot about
Dog.
snuggle with a struggle.
I don't give two shits about the fucking big woman. I'm sorry, dog.
What do you care about the Scottish guy that talks about wanting to rape things all the time?
I don't even know that. I didn't even know that man existed.
Well, you do now.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I might start reading right
See?
now.
That's how you convince Fuse to read things.
Yeah, it's
Now-
just 14 chapters, and there's actually a stream about it, so we can have your reactions
You can
live
get your
on
live
stream.
reactions on stream.
Fuck it. Let's do chapter 1.
Live Fuse reaction.
I read half of chapter 1 and got bored.
Yeah, well, because chapter 1 is just the setup, and also the first round is the worst round, as per
I
tradition.
know.
Yep.
You know how it is, man. Like, Record of Ragnarok, like started this shit real bad, but, like, it's like,
Okay.
Record of Ragnarok barely gets a pass with its plot, you know? So, like, reading another one of these, I don't know.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Skin says bad OBS content. Then there you go. Dylan says
Yeah.
Usogui become my favorite. I don't know. Maybe it will. If it's as peak as everyone says it is.
I'm looking at.
Meme says at
I'll-
this point I
I'll
won't be
pull this
surprised if
whole service
Yasuke is a
version.
child predator in this manga. Well, the thing with Yasuke is, and they brought it up in chapter 13, is that he was pretty loyal to Nobunaga. So he may get brownie points for that. Even though Nobunaga's a fucking insane person in this manga.
Austin Saints William, though.
Not as insane as William.
Insane enough to just win.
I love Japanese pussy.
Got him acting strange.
Got him acting a little questionable. Neve, you seem to be glossing over the whole talking about raping things part just because William is Scottish.
Yeah, that's a metaphor, right?
Yeah, it's a metaphor, right?
Yeah.
It's completely metaphorical.
What is this message this character is kind of trying to convey? Scottish people just like to rape.
No, it's something
No.
about British colonization. They say he's from England, but then everything about him is Scottish.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tengola says, who do you think's gonna win the tournament? Let's be real. It's probably, William. Probably either Musashi or Kojiro if we're going the predictable route. However, per the claims of the author, they don't know who's gonna win a fight until like the second to last chapter. There is no narrative plan. It's just, hey, let's have these guys fight each other and then see who wins.
Which is surprising considering how this Ito guy was, doing that weird pointy thing.
Yeah, he was doing the
Yagyu.
point, the menacing point.
Actually, hold on. Unless that's explained in Ito's round, the only way that's probably getting explained would be in the finals.
What, the pointing?
Aye.
No, it'll probably just get explained this time around because Yagyu's fighting. I assume we'll probably have
Oh,
Ito giving
right,
some kind
yeah.
of commentary.
Oh, that is.
I've
true,
seen the
that's true.
general predictions have either been Ito saying, yeah, you're gonna die next, or yeah, we're gonna fight each other at some point. And if they fight, it would have to be in the finals.
Either that, or they could fight before the finals.
That's also a
in some
possibility, I suppose.
Unofficial fight.
I suppose actually there are quite a few good contenders for making it to the finals. Yagyu's a good one.
What do you mean?
Hanzo's a good one.
He's getting neck diffed.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, this isn't the history that we know. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they already proved that earlier. And also by having Fuma be a woman, amongst other things, and also various characters being certain ages they would not be at this point in time, or being alive at this point in time. Or dead at this point in time.
My batshit insane character.
I do. Like, what if the pointing thing was just Ito being a fucking idiot?
That'd be kind of
Trying
funny
to
if he just decided to fuck with him and point at him. Because he was pointing around at multiple people, and then he ended up on Yagyu. Let's ping Ace like regularly. It's been another 15 minutes. Let's just ping him regularly.
I believe the pointing thing wasn't like at different people. It was just different angles of the finger before revealing it was being pointed at Yagyu.
I don't think that's how that works.
Like from different angle, right? Oh, let's see. Let's go back down to this.
Okay, Medel, the tournament. The premise of the tournament is that Oda Nobunaga is old and he's gonna die soon. But because he's an insane asshole, instead of just giving the country to his son or to his retainers, he's decided that he wants to see a big, stupid death tournament. And that's going to decide who runs the country. So all of the politicians and warlords have gotten fighters to represent them and fight in the tournament. And whoever wins the tournament, their sponsor will be the one that ends up being the ruler of Japan.
Oh shit, Honda's ready to fight now.
Yeah, he is, after suplexing a bull.
Simply lost all the weight
after like 3 months or something.
Oh,
yeah.
3 months. Alright.
Yeah, let's see, like...
Listen, when you're a superhuman freak, you can work off 100 pounds in 3 months.
Let's see, looking at the actual point...
Not like that one guy in Kengan, I forgot his name, we just started to burn all his fat in the fight.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, and then he has it all back.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see, so looking at the actual finger, it's raised. Pointed at, let's see, let's check the bracket again.
The child or the man?
No, it's pointed at, Togo Shigetaka, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a finger moves. It doesn't really stop on Fuma or Hanzo.
Mm-hmm.
It moves past them and then ends up at Yagyu.
Right.
So perhaps this is Ito either pointing at wait, no, not Hanzo. It was the kid. I thought
the
his name
kid,
was
the
Hanzo.
spear kid.
Yeah, like it was either Ito pointing at Shigetaka and Yagyu because he thinks they'd be contenders, or he was just fucking with them, or his finger was initially raised in Shigetaka's direction and then moved over to Yagyu.
The strongest swordsman. Oh boy. I bet he is.
Who would that be?
What was his name? You're the unmatched swordsman. Who's this guy's name again?
Yagyu Munenori?
Yagyu, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Yagyu, I did not know this till recently, but Yagyu is a very popular swordsman. We got 15 viewers and only 11 likes. If you just hopped in, drop a like on the stream. We're kind of just waiting around for Ace to show up so we can start doing the predictions. I think Ace may have overslept.
Or slept through his alarm.
Or slept through his alarm. Or maybe he's dead, I don't
both.
know. Or he got called into work. In the meantime, we could probably work on some predictions. Like, who will win? Honestly, if I have to choose between Kamizumi and Mr. Sumo Man, I will pick fucking... What is his swordsman style? Shinkage Ryu over Sumo any day of the week. Just because I find Sumo kind of boring.
Like, well, this might be ancient Sumo, who knows?
Ah, yes, ancient Sumo.
Oh boy, they got Yasuke in here.
Yeah, they got Yasuke, this is a pretty stacked roster. They got a whole bunch of fucking people.
You know, look at my man William dripped out.
Dripped out Englishman.
And then boom. No more drip. Fighting in a...
kilt and pants.
Base attire.
Yeah. You really are willing to forgive a lot just because of Scottish.
Alright, the second... Alright, if he loses, right? I'm getting rid of the nationalism joke and going all on a... Let's see, how many people are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, right? We're gonna roll 2d8, right? And that's how I'll predict who's winning.
Fascinating.
Where's my fucking dice? Here they are. Let's see, let's get out 1d8. Actually, I'm too lazy to get these out of the fucking bags. Close. No, Jor, please, close. I beg of
Got
you.
fucking Ray-Bans on, dog. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I noticed that. There's some dude that just has normal fucking sunglasses.
Yeah, let's see.
I love
2d8.
this. My historical accuracy.
So 10, let's see. Who was the 10th fighter in this? Let's see. Right, Hanzo, according to the dice, this Hanzo wins.
Cool.
Right, it'll be really funny if Hanzo fell asleep mid-fight and got blown up.
Musashi looks like a roided up hentai protagonist.
That's one way to put it. But I really fucking hope Vinland destroys Musashi.
Mm.
Out in the person who's actually entertaining to win. What's this aggressive typing of yours?
Oh, I'm
Miss?
just DMing Bob. Let's see. Kojiro versus Hanzo. That one's actually really tough because they're both extremely popular. Those are
Yeah.
both very recognizable guys. That's like having your fucking, It's almost like having a Musashi versus Kojiro right at the beginning. Of course, you know, there you had an actual fight that was pretty iconic. But having those two fight each other right from the get-go is kind of crazy. Because those are both dudes that a lot of people are like, oh, of course they'll win their fight.
Ah, yes, the trap, of course.
Yeah, of course. Gotta have a femboy with a
Femboy.
giant penis.
Yeah, literally fucking
Actually hung like a fucking horse.
horse. Oh, you're understating this.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Hmm?
Medell says ancient sumo, as it's called nowadays, MMA. Yeah, it was funny Griever was getting really mad at that while tired and drunk, and then Seki points it out as well.
Yeah, that was hilarious on Gear Screen.
Dude, I can't fucking wait for him to start round 2.
Me neither.
He's going to at least have Cosmo versus Okoye and Oma versus Ryan in the same stream. Like, those weeks for round 2 are gonna be fucking nuts.
I only just processed that those would be in the same week. God damn.
It's gonna be multiple weeks in a row of him reading some of the best fights in Kengan. Back to back.
I'm so damn excited.
It's funny, I didn't think about it until recently because of him reading, but the left bracket had a lot more of like the actual real fights, whereas most of the right hand bracket is people just fucking curb stomping fighters way weaker than them.
Yeah.
Ray, Jobs Nezu, Koroki, Rahito, Kiryu, and
Nikaido.
Nikaido, Hatsumi and Chiba, Gowling and Canada.
And
It's
that was
nuts.
not
Okubo
that weak,
does a
but,
decent
still
job.
kinda,
Okubo does fine.
yeah. He wasn't prepared for a second phase of that boss fight.
No, he was not prepared for phase 2.
All out of flasks, no flasks,
No
all the
flasks.
fucking controller sweat.
All that controller sweat. Oh yeah, so I commented it, but sorry for the
Okay.
abrupt
Yeah.
end to the stream yesterday. The game fucking crashed. I think that's the only time Elden Ring has crashed on me.
Up by Fuse. No
Alright,
more
bye,
Fuse.
Fuse. Medell says Griever hates the saw pank skeleton and the heart twist. Yeah, he hates the really stupid shit.
Mhm.
Oh,
always
wait.
good.
I still think the semifinals match is better. I mean,
Agreed.
Fuma versus Sagan is great. It's a really good fight. But
Yeah, it's one of the best, I'd say.
But you can't really compete with something of that quality. Very few fights are able to compete with that fight's quality. Koji's giving some history on Yasuke.
Well, let's read it out.
In 1579, Yasuke arrived in Japan in the service of the Italian Jesuit missionary Alessandro Valignano, visitor of missions in the Indies in India. Fascinating. Wasn't he literally brought there as a slave? I mean, I'm very confident that's what happened because it was 1579 and Yasuke was from Africa.
Well, let's
That's
see.
how that goes.
What exactly is this Italian Jesuit missionary?
Is he strong?
Because for all we know, that could be a fancy term for slavery.
Well, he's a missionary. That means he was there on a religious mission. He was like trying to spread Christianity and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, since he's Italian, probably Roman Catholicism. This is a baseless prediction. Not entirely baseless, but like I know fuck all about the guy.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
according to Social Blade, I'll hit 7,500 in December. And then I'll hit 10,000 in about a year.
Oh, and Griever sees Pando's gimmick. Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking that fight is so stupid. Though I'm pretty sure he already expects Bando to win, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be so pissed in the fucking hallways when he's collapsing.
Dylan says in the service, nice wording there. I am very confident that Koji is copy pasting off Wikipedia or Google.
Yeah, he most likely is.
But, you know, historians always have a funny way of phrasing that stuff. There was something I saw. It was like a sign at a historical site saying, like, oh, yes, the first cotton in America was grown here in so-and-so. Ah, yes, grown. Not giving any further connotation to that. Such as who was responsible for growing it and why. Oh no, your server's going to lose a level. Refer to your server settings for status details. Oh no, someone please use your mom's credit card to boost the server so we don't lose level 2 perks in 2 days and 12 hours. Don't actually use your mom's credit card. Use your own credit card.
Yeah, I can always buy a 3rd level if push comes to shove, don't worry.
Or you can get a 3rd level. Ooh. Dylan says he was there on a holy mission, so 100% slave. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, he's like Gale.
Wow. Please never do that again.
My monitor turned off, what the fuck? Oh, there we go.
What?
My monitor turned off for a second.
Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. Koji says, my prediction is that Yasuke will basically have a combination of fighting styles of his homeland and samurai shit, a good mixture of fighting styles. I mean, we already know he has a stick fighting style. He got all those sticks, he's gonna beat the fuck, he's gonna club Mr. Togo to death. Even though Mr. Togo seems like a nice guy and everything, Yasuke's gonna fucking beat him to death.
Let's look at the end of chat one again.
Bo says... Yeah, Bo says, doesn't Yasuke have a Netflix anime based on him? Yeah, it's apparently shit. It's apparently bad. Yeah,
Netflix moment.
Mimi says Tarashi versus Okubo is a much better fight than Kano versus Kuroki and Sagan versus Fuma combined. 10 out of 10 fight masterpiece. You better let Neo hear that. You better tell Neo about that one.
Yeah, Yasuke is like for those. I'm pretty sure most people are a big fan of people who carry multiple weapons.
Those are usually pretty cool.
Hopefully Yasuke doesn't disappoint.
Yeah,
Well.
that would be quite unfortunate. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. Time to ping Ace again.
Well, hopefully this current round will let us see whether or not Yasuke will be disappointing.
Yes, indeed. I mean, if Yasuke's cool enough to get his own anime, I assume that they like him. So, I think with this current fight, we're setting up a villain for the bracket.
Yeah.
I don't think Yasuke is going to be in a round like that because it seems like Togo's a cool guy, so that's not going to be a villain setup round.
Like for that round, the most villainous looking guy in the other bracket would probably be that Jinsuke Hayashizaki.
Yeah, and he seems like he's just kind of a tough guy.
Yeah, like looking at his face, he looks like he's the leader of some multi-million corporation that's partaking in shady business.
Yeah. Also, Ogasawara, who I've never heard of. Yeah, they're super gonna die. Also, they use the same style as Kamizumi. They use the same sword style.
Yeah, also Yagyu.
Oh yeah, they do use the same sword style.
I can't remember where I heard this, but apparently Shinkage's was like the prominent sword style.
Oh no, it's actually Shinkage Ryu Yagyu. It's a specific variant of it from his dad, I think. I think they mentioned that his dad did like his own version of a sword style. Like, because they talk about how Yagyu is very gifted in many respects because his dad was also an extremely talented swordsman.
Yeah, imagine the guy fighting the kid, Jinsuke. If that guy wins, like, he'd be that bracket's villain because, wow, he literally murdered a fucking child.
You literally killed a child.
I'll be back.
Okay. Well, how are you guys doing? How are you, band? That's good. That's good.
No.
Oh, whoa, there he is. He's emerged from the abyss.
I'm here.
It sounded like you were fucking drowning.
No, dude, my phone turned off, and like, I was trying to get to it in time. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm still finishing up this chapter. It's pretty good shit.
That's good. You're gonna be reading more Toriko today?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm probably gonna read in maybe 4 hours, give or take.
That's good. That's good. Very good.
Yeah, I'll wait until you guys are done streaming so you can enjoy the little live reaction shit I do.
Yeah. I'm wondering when the fuck Ace is gonna wake up. It's been like 45 minutes. Someone should just call him or some shit. But I don't think I'm friend. Actually, no, I could call him. But then that would be on stream. I don't like waking people up.
It do be like that.
It really doth be like that sometimes.
It do. Whatever it be like. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I forgot Ace was the one that sent me all of the Baldur shit back in like October.
Yeah, he did.
What a useful fellow, that Ace.
Nice.
I forgot,
man.
I was the one who convinced him to be active outside the Kengan channel. It's funny how many people... The Kengan channel is like its own little world in there. A lot of the people that go in there don't even touch the other channels. So when like a bunch of big, dumb, stupid shit happens, funnily enough, usually involving someone from the Kengan channel, they just have no idea what had been going on. It happened with fucking Baldur. It happened with Buddha. It happened with Otto.
Yeah, I saw Trail Mix mention that.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, it's just like, I don't go out of here. I just know every few months one of the people that talks in here a lot disappears. Tingler says Inshin winning would be very underwhelming. Not gonna lie. Who the fuck was that? Yeah, I don't really care about Inshin that much. I don't dig the monk, the bald child with the spear. I don't care much about him.
Yeah, but
I think our generic bandit man is much cooler. Which is saying a lot.
Yeah, and like, when I sing some guy murder a fucking child live on television.
Oh, I'll clap when I see it.
Yeah, and like, no, like I will, but no, like that gives you something to like. That will give you a reason to root for every opponent he goes against afterwards.
Well, the child was the one who decided to be part of the competition and fight people to the death. Didn't he actually say, if you kill me, you're gonna be going to hell or something?
That's funny.
I imagine he will say something like that if he didn't already. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being a kid. I know fucking, Jinsuke said something about him being a kid. It's like, you should fucking leave. Like, what are you doing here? Dude, you were like 12 years old. What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, it sounds like you talking to Skin in the chat.
That is me talking to Skin, because whenever Skin gets up on his fucking high horse, I just have to be like, Skin, you are literally a fucking infant. You are an actual child. Your opinion does not matter in the slightest. Dylan says the king in chat is just a gulag, but with less rules. That's true. No, it's like George Carlin's proposition for doing prison states, where instead of having a bunch of big prisons, we just take the big 4 square-shaped states, move everyone out of there, and then put fencing around them, and then just airdrop in prisoners, depending on what state. You put the drug addicts in one state, you put the sex criminals in one state, you put the fucking psychos in one, and then the lunatics in the other. And then you let them all fight, you record everything happening, and you put it on television. You have it be sponsored by like fucking Budweiser or something. They'll slap their logo all over it. And then every month or something, once a month, there is a gate in between each of the states that will open for like 10 seconds or something, allowing passage in between the states.
Misc, what
Can
the
you
fuck?
imagine what sort of incredible content would be born from that?
What the fuck, Misc?
It's not me, it's George Carlin.
Oh,
The greatest mind, the greatest comedic mind in the last 100 years. Shame the dude died like 15 years ago.
shame. Oh,
Oh,
no OBS.
what? Oh, no, OBS is fine.
On my end, it's buffering. Let's see. Let's refresh it.
Yeah, it's still fine on my end. I think it may just be your internet.
Damn right it was. Goddamn. I've been fooled and tricked.
Shit, how have we
See if
gone
you can-
45 minutes with nothing to talk about, and I feel like we've been talking about things, and have gotten 17 likes somehow?
Well, like we have mentioned things barely related to Tenkaichi. So
That's true. That is true. Okay, winner predictions. I got Yagyu, Kamizumi, Kojiro, Yasuke, Jinsuke, and Ito.
right for me. Of course, you got to rep William,
Mhm.
and then it would be Kamizumi,
Mm-hmm.
Hanzo,
Mm-hmm.
Yasuke, Jinsuke, and then Itosai.
Yeah, I didn't really care about Ito until I learned that he's the dude who created, like, the sword style.
I thought it looked funny.
Like, Ito Ryu. Go reread fucking Hell's Paradise. Everyone uses Ito Ryu because it's the sword style.
Wow, the sword style.
Yeah, the one sword style. And considering most samurai fought with one sword, because there weren't fucking insane people like Musashi or I think Kamizumi, yeah, kind of important,
yes,
kind of a big deal.
So last match round one's actually going to be the two main sword styles going against each other. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I like
actually that is true. That's interesting.
That's pretty neat.
That is a neat thing.
That'll probably be the main thing in the fight, hopefully.
Yeah, that seems to be the deal. Honestly, Ito and Yagyu would not be a bad finals matchup. Not to mention Yagyu is fairly entertaining.
Yeah.
Like,
No, he's
dude,
not.
his crazy faces are on some different shit.
Oh, they are. They're like Ragnarok
Like,
crazy
like
faces.
no. With like Ragnarok and Kengan crazy faces, it's like they're trying to be goofy. But like with the one from fucking chapter 13, the artist is like, yeah, Yagyu is a fucking insane person. You should be terrified of him.
You watch him get the absolutely demolished by the superior insane person.
Well, yeah, this is literally just two insane people fighting each other. But if I'll take one who's just kind of like a fucking bloodthirsty nut job, and a dude who's like, I fucking love raping things. I want to fucking colonize the entirety of Japan with my cum. Yeah, I think I know which one I'm rooting for.
Wait, what?
Tenkaichi.
Oh, okay. So, Ben, one of the new fighters in Tenkaichi is a guy from England, and he really wants to single-handedly colonize Japan.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's really something, isn't it? They've even done the thing where it's like, wow, you're a fucking insane foreigner that wants to, like, fucking violate Japan. I, the noble popular samurai Yagyu, will fend you away from our lands.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, like, he's gonna actually unleash Demon back next chapter,
The
right?
Scottish demon back?
Yeah, because actually a Sujiro, he's gonna spread his seed in the same way.
Oh, jeez. It's a metaphor, right? Metaphor. I wish that when he said the thing about wanting to fuck Yagyu, that at least someone went like, as a metaphor, right? You meant that metaphorically, right?
Well, shout out to the Scanlation team, Problematic Scans.
Oh,
You're awesome.
they're party posting. You can tell
Yeah,
they go on
exactly.
/A. Party posting is a big meme on there.
Japanese pussy got me acting
Yeah,
strange.
Japanese pussy got me
Whoa.
acting strange.
No,
We're
man,
just
that was-
quoting a guy. Oh,
Yeah, I'll literally send you it right now.
yeah, sure, you can join. Koji, you can join. We're waiting on Ace, because Ace was the guy that really wanted to do the stream. And now he's asleep, probably. Or he got called into work, I don't know.
Oh well,
Yeah.
we'll just throw rocks at him when he wakes up.
We'll throw rocks through his window. Someone will go outside of his fucking house and start blasting very bass music out of speakers.
We just gotta get fine here, cause you know what he did to Koji on that one Griever stream. We just need to fight and do that to Ace.
And Meme says Yagyu and Shugen are the kings of Colonius shilling. Okay, but you see, Yagyu is probably going to be cool because Yagyu is free in Japan and used to be owned by people like William. Like, literally owned as fucking property. Adams X Yagyu is the new Lolong versus Tarashi. Oh, God. We were wondering how they were going to do the Dirk dance, and someone was like, oh, fuck, that's stupid. But now that we're seeing it in action, it's literally just, oh, literally every character that does dancing as their fighting style. Nice. Very good. It's Shiva again.
Yay! Well, she was entertaining, so it's fine.
Yeah, I like Shiva.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen, right? Here's how William's gonna win. So like
Uh-huh.
after 10 chapters.
Oh,
of
good.
fighting,
Koji's going to be calling Ace. I hoped he would end up doing that.
so,
I'm
like,
assuming that he's going to be calling Ace. He says he's going to summon him.
after the most fulfilling fight in all of manga,
Mhm.
right? 10 chapters of Yagyu being toyed with. William is gonna pull a stick out of his ass and
Uh-huh.
beat Yagyu.
Ah,
death
the
with it.
stick. The stick. The legendary stick.
It'll happen, I swear.
That was a wild Christmas Eve, let me tell ya.
Oh.
Being in the fucking Shumatsu Raz channel was fucking crazy because everyone was sitting around fiending for leaks. And then there was one that just came out. They described the first chapter, like we got image leaks from it. Then there was the text leaks, and it said some shit like fucking Shiva pulls out a stick and uses that to kill Raiden, and everyone was just going insane.
Reasonably too. I wish it had happened. That'd be funny.
Koji, go call him or something.
You know, get his phone number, go, and then he won't answer because he's asleep.
Well, I don't know, maybe he has notifications turned on.
let's see. Let's go back in the Royals channel. Let's see.
I keep bumping my fucking mic. I apologize.
Oh, we don't hear it.
Oh, that's good. You can hear the fuck out of it when I'm doing the PS5 streams. Oh no, not the Shiva stick. Oh, Tangola's in the know. Tangola knows what's up. Tangola's
Exactly.
a real. He's a veteran. He was there. Mei says, I love how both Fumiko Taro and Gabumari the Hollow have the same title system. Well, that seems to be like a ninja thing. It seems like Shinobi had this whole thing where it's like, you have no name. Your name is earned. It's a title. Because outside the title, you're no one. Ooh. Earning the right to possess a name. That reminds me, I need to, sometime soon, I need to go looking for more Hell's Paradise volumes.
Oh.
Need to see if I can get volume 2.
Good idea.
It's very funny to me that when we record the Elden Ring lore stuff, that no one else is able to, no one in the call is able to hear the music I'm playing. It's all on my end, because I don't want to have the bot showing up in VC. What's this? I have a notification from YouTube. Oh yeah, I commented on the Millennia OST that ever since fighting Millennia, this OST triggers my fight or flight response.
Wow, Misc comment? Whoa.
Yeah, my comment also got hearted on a guy who was doing an OST breakdown. He was reacting to Godrick's OST. So I think he may be doing a video on the Godskin Apostles OST soon, which is good, because that may be the best OST in the game.
I agree 100%.
And it's clearly called that because you're actually meant to fight the Godskin Apostle first. He's just hanging out in the Windmill Town.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, but I just never went over there in the original playthrough. I did not explore a lot of stuff. I've seen a few other people point this out. Sitting down and relaxing to do a second playthrough has been much more enjoyable, because I'm not, one, trying to be a bit expeditious, expedient, whatever, for the purpose of getting stuff done on stream. And also, I'm no longer worried about getting spoiled.
Mm.
A big reason as to why I was just kind of rushing through shit is I wanted to avoid spoilers. And I pretty much succeeded. With the exception of, like, some boss and area names, while looking at guides.
I mean, that happens with guides anyway, so...
Yeah.
Not too big a fuss.
William shows him his ground game. Oh, no. The Mighty Hoffman. Oh, my God, Tangola. Oh, fuck.
The what?
Okay. So when the Shiva backstory chapters were coming out, the Spanish translation team was doing its usual shit, which was basically just Google translating.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this may have happened with one of the English translations as well. It was like an off-brand English translation that was not good. Where basically the Spanish team Google translates the Japanese text, and then whoever did that translation, Google translated the Spanish into English.
Oh no.
So Brahma, the one of the major Hindu deities, was called fucking Hoffman. Bo says, in the next chapter of Kengan Omega, when the funny tongue man does his thing, what would your reaction be? I would definitely soy face and point at my screen.
Yeah, that would be hilarious as a reaction.
Yeah, you won't see it because no face cam, but I will be soy facing.
God, your fucking
Sure, whatever.
reaction for this week has been amazing.
You liked my reaction from this week?
Yeah, the pause when you see him.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, yeah, this big warrior guy who does some medical equipment.
Wonder
and
who
then
that
audible
is.
soy facing.
Yeah, audible soy facing. That's how you know it's serious. I've actually been losing subs while the stream's been going on. That's funny.
Yeah, because you realize, wow, not just Elden Ring, funny anime
Not
too.
just
Cringe.
Elden Ring content, cringe. Well, you know what? I've gained like 300 and something subscribers because of the Elden Ring content, so losing a couple of them is not that big of a deal. And there will be more coming on Tuesday. We will
love
record
Tuesdays.
that some night, maybe
Mhm.
tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, that's your only option, unless you do tonight.
Yeah, unless I do tonight. Or we upload it at fucking midnight on Tuesday, which I don't really plan on doing, because then it would be
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Yeah, it's pretty unoptimal.
My mice is still not as bad as John Wenry. No, Hoffman was worse than John Wenry. Like, John Wenry's bad. But, it's not as bad as Google translating to Spanish and then Google translating that Spanish into English. At least with Wenry, it's basically just Google translating Japanese to English and then cleaning things up a little. But it does suck the life out of all the dialogue. Meme says Shiva might as well be named Gilbert in the Spanish TL. Oh my God.
Gilbert.
That's fucking hilarious. So what we're gonna do is if Ace doesn't show up by like 3 o'clock, which is giving him a lot of time, that's like a whole hour, then I guess this was only a little bit of fighting and prediction shit. Whoopsie.
Yeah,
Whoopsie
basically
daisy.
it's normal it's basically a normal Misc stream otherwise, so...
Yeah, basically just a normal Misc stream. I'll just read some Usogui.
Live on stream?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be reading it out loud. I'm just going to be reading it.
And then we hear your audible soy face every few minutes. But every single day since starting, I've always been thinking about, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm fucking... That's such a good page. Yeah, just so we're clear, yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Christ. How is it?
Cool. So, Kakaru makes sure that you honor your bets, regardless of whatever it is you're gambling.
Yep.
So it's not actually just gambling, it's just people doing shit and making bets on it. Cool.
I'm betting some form of gambling.
Before the
So-
year 441, holy shit.
Yeah, the gambling Illuminati
Oh,
is old.
that's one hell of a name there. Kiruma Kagaronosuke. Kagarunosuke. That's a long name.
You should probably post that page in your thread. It's important.
Oh, this is an important page.
Yeah, you'll find out soon, but that guy's someone.
First he watched over bets of the villagers, but eventually began to watch over the bets of merchants, samurai, and feudal lords. The type of people that began to use him changed, and so at the same time he began to oversee only those with power.
Wait, never mind. I was thinking of a different guy, but that name is still somewhat important. Through relations and, names. Well.
What the fuck? This is a Power Ranger. This ninja
What?
man is a Power Ranger.
Yeah? Like, if you're running a fucking abandoned building game, you gotta have Power Rangers.
That's
Who else?
true.
You're gonna find, you're gonna walk down in Tesco's and find a psycho killer waiting? Like, he lives in Japan, not, Illinois.
Oh, would you look at that? Oda Nobunaga.
Wow, it's almost like Tenkaichi.
Wow.
Alright, let's see. Let's check in the chat on your behalf. Miss, when Lou went 96%, there was supposed to be a name tag called Lean Smash. Midel, what?
Because he's
No
hair is
lean.
purple, it's lean. I fucking
No
love
fucking
lean. Dylan says, Mizzle, I want you to know that joke broke me. It's not even that good of a joke. You have low standards.
Very low. So we're actually gonna... Right, Dylan, here's what's gonna happen, right? you're gonna find a suspicious parcel outside your front door. Make sure to open it right away.
It is not. Neve is not making bomb threats on stream. Don't
I'm
worry.
not.
It's
I'm
a
not,
funny
don't worry.
thing. It'll be very funny. It's a funny gift. It's a gift bag.
Yeah, it's actually just a GIF. I managed to print out a GIF. Isn't that amazing?
Damn, so you even killed fucking Oda Nobunaga. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you got on your gambles. But Ace, where are you? I swear this man's gonna wake up to like 1,800 notifications.
It's just Koji trying to call him over and over again.
You know, if he's at work and he's getting all these calls from Koji, he's gonna get fucking crucified. His boss will bring out all of the wood from the back.
Yako just really wants to talk about shit that Kakaro has done.
No, Yako's amazing. I love that guy.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm remembering the name. Yeah, Kakaru. Yeah.
Yeah, Kakaru, whatever. Let's see.
Kakaru. Yako, what's the deal? I have a proposal. I don't want your 10 million. Instead of that, how about you bet your Kakaru membership? I like this. This is how we're getting into the Kengan Association.
Yeah.
I see.
Let's turn from Tenkaichi Predictions to the Usogui reading.
He's
He's
gotten
maybe
a
update
little
the stream
yeah,
title.
yeah, and also reading Usogui. Dylan says he's maidenless and needs to touch Grace. Don't we all? Wait, no, I don't. I have a girlfriend. Ha 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 ha.
Fuck you. YouTube, what the fuck? Where are you going? Just opening a new tab. Okay, I was scared for a second.
Jesus. May says jobber trading is legit the chattest guy on the server. That depends on your definition. He can be kind of annoying at times. Koji says he's
Okay.
not calling him repeatedly. That's good.
Alright, meme. Could you like state what you mean by that?
What makes him Chadley? He regurgitates. Jobber, when it comes to like Kengan discussions, is literally just every fucking /A discussion board condensed into a single person, and he just regurgitates everything they say.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten a little excited about Kakaru and has forgotten the value of money. What an idiot. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Murderman, that Kakaru membership may be more valuable than money.
It is 100%.
It is worth much more than the original 10. Yeah, okay, so even you admit it's worth more than 10 million. If you win, you get the memberships. Is that fine with you? Totally fine. Kokono's wager will be his membership.
And what will Usogui be betting? I don't actually remember.
Does he mean that this kid is worth it? I'd like to know the reason you made that judgment. Reason? What an odd question. All these fucking faces. They do all of these, like, big panels for people's faces, people getting really fucking hyped and sinister. Like, every
there's-
other panel is the fucking sinister emote. The judgment of Kakaro is final. There's no reason to question what you've left to us to decide. You don't need to worry about that, Kokonoe. You can just enjoy your game. Sounds
Hey,
like
Koji.
fun. Ah, yes, that's
Yeah, like-
true. Are you scared? Maybe he... Oh, that's a good panel. If you're scared that I'm going to take it from you, it's okay if you want to quit. Now is the time before you're eaten by me. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's part of why this is so good. Because every single fucking panel is like that.
It's a man exuding confidence. That's what it is. Toriko hype comes from, like, absurd feats, where it seems like Usogui hype comes from someone with sheer confidence. And now we just have a whole page of this guy laughing.
Yeah.
My chances of losing are 1 in 10,000. How the fuck did you deduce that?
Competence. But as you're saying in chat, like, I've seen that dress up down thing, and things like, it could be cutesy. It looks like it could be. However, half the things I see of it are just titties. Just
Well, because
titties.
people like the titties. There's more to it than just the titties, as far as I can tell. That's mostly like 2 scenes. May, why would you say Balder's the true Chad? You understand we banned him for being an insane asshole, right?
Yeah, please elaborate on your thoughts there.
If you get out of this building, you win. We will try to stop you. Are you okay with that? Yeah, that's fine. And then this fucking guy whose name I can't even remember just has no idea what's going on.
Which guy?
The guy that's just fucking tagging along with Bach everywhere.
I don't actually think he was named until like chapter 5 or 6 or so.
Okay, so
But yeah,
guy.
his name's Kaji.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
Kaji. Right. No, they named him earlier.
Did they?
Kaji. I don't really get what's going on, but this guy's betting his money. What are we betting? We just have to get out of the building? You're betting your life. I believe it's decided. Yeah, this dude just wants to kill people. He just fucking loves killing people.
I love killing people. I fucking love killing people.
If
people
Kokono
like
prevents that or otherwise incapacitates them, the match is over. The match will start 1 minute after you leave this room. Other than that, there are no other rules. Fun. Everyone's having fun. And we have a generic anime maid lady for miracle attack scans. Mrs. Nico-style change of scenery has the most meme potential that when I first saw it and the name, I thought it was a shitpost. What about it, though? Like, it's basically just a fucking takedown for throwing people away from you.
I don't know about that Miracle Scan group. Misc, I'd say you're probably better off reading on Manga Dex.
Okay, we'll go to Manga Dex.
Yeah. Like, I know, like, the 2 groups that are on there are pretty good. Like, Team Dwang's amazing. Easygoing Scans is alright.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not entirely sure about that one you have on Manga Life.
Fascinating. Well, let's go to chapter 5, I think. Team Duang. Oh, I think the scan
Team
quality's
Dwang's-
better here, too.
Yeah, Team Dwang has the best translation notes I've actually seen. So,
Wait, hold on, I need to go to the next chapter.
amazing.
There we go, the abandoned building game. Yeah, of course
How
they shut
so,
off the
Dylan?
power to the lift.
Right, Dylan, could you elaborate on how it feels like one big only play skit?
Oh my god, no, you know what? I can see it, actually.
Mm.
Well, depending on how absurd it gets, I can see it.
Mm.
Mei, what is your username on the Discord?
That's a secret, I think.
Mandela says, man, and Ashura, I wanted to see some Curry Clan techniques, but some of the techniques are just basic stuff like leg thrust and hard slam. You don't like leg thrust? I mean, lion bite's good. And I'm pretty sure we see lion bite in Ashura.
Yeah, but it wasn't named, I believe. Like, we see it, but it wasn't named. I can't remember when it was used.
It was used during the coup.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's when we use that one for just killing random fodder.
I mean, do you think fodder would even survive against the lion? No, so it's an aptly named technique.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, the curry genius
Leg
is...
kickle.
Get back.
Well, it says, oh yeah, it's weird that after reading all the chapters of Hajime no Ippo that my favorite fight involving Ippo was him losing to Gonzalez. I haven't read Ippo, so that doesn't really mean anything to me. But I will read it at some point in the future, so... Is it really okay? What do you mean? It's about to be 1 minute. Aren't you going to send that gentleman to chase them? It always goes at this place. This is fine. Oh, at this pace. The game has an order to it. Since it's your first time coming, you probably don't know.
Peak Usogui fiction.
Peak Usogui. No, Usogui is peak fiction. That's the wrong order. That implies that there is Usogui fiction and Usogui non-fiction.
That exists, I think.
No, because Usogui is an original story someone created. It's fictional.
Makes sense. Anywho, mind if I do a little something for the Tenkaichi channel?
What would that something be, Koji?
From now on, I was thinking on making polls for the Tenkaichi channel.
Making
and
polls for
try-
who wins?
For betting on who wins and who loses.
Sounds
That'd be
delightful.
fun.
I love that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we can bet server membership on it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Well, what
like
do you
when
get if you win? Like, you just get to keep your server membership? Then you're not really getting anything, you're just not losing anything.
You get one token, right? And if you get 100 tokens,
Is it a non-fungible token?
by technicality, probably. But like, you get these tokens, right? They're not actually anything. So there's we used to put a line next to your name.
What if I got like a plate-sized coin, like a
Misc
big
coin.
Dogecoin, and
A
I
Misc
use that
coin.
to eat food off of?
Yeah, a Misc coin, right?
Dylan says
Uh,
Usogui can be found in the historical section of libraries.
Yeah, it can. Like, so once you get 100 coins, you can become a mod. However, since we won't have 100 coin giving out events, easy. No mods, just people getting banned from the server.
Godless. I love it.
Like, nothing's actually at stake here except for people leaving.
The smell
No,
of blood
if-
and corpses is too strong downstairs. Oh, and there's the fucking wire. I assume that's how that dude got his leg cut off.
Yeah, I think so too.
I haven't heard a scream.
that-
Did they go up? As an appetizer, I was hoping to hear screams with those little traps. It's completely dark upstairs, so they're heading towards their roof. I don't know what they're expecting, but their choice is not wrong, but also not right. They're heading into trouble. I'm pretty sure everywhere around here is fucking trouble, Kokuro, my man. Or Konoro, whatever your name. Old man.
Murder man.
Murder man, there you go. Idiots in smoke like high places, they say.
Oh, so long, Band Marsh.
The band of the marsh died. So sad.
Yeah, see
Kaji's limbs
someone's-
have now become tiny.
yeah. Like, I think if you said this, but lips get progressively bigger in Usogui.
Oh, that's good. I've noticed people have very big lips already.
Like, they get small, but like by the end and in Batak, they're like huge.
Oh, that's great. That's tremendous.
Those must be a bitch to hydrate.
Oh yeah, please ignore the Windows notification sound, people on stream. That's just me clipping images to share in my Usogui thread. How many people are still in here? Are there really 10 people in here still for just me kind of quietly reading Usogui? That's kind of
I mean,
amazing.
They have nothing better to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and, you
true.
know,
We have nothing. No
and-
one has a. It's a Sunday afternoon. No one has anything better to do.
and right,
Yeah.
well, we're good background noise. And if Ace shows up,
Yeah.
They
and
actually
if it
get the
shows up,
Usogui
you get the
content.
actual Tenkaichi thing.
yeah. I wonder if that'll happen though. Watch it. Here's what'll happen, right? The second you end the stream, Ace
Yeah,
is
he'll
gonna
wake
hop
up.
online.
Yeah, in which case I'm like, sorry, Charlie. You were a little late.
Yo, his jaw's gonna fucking drop when that happens.
Dylan says band got lost in the abandoned building. The wire got him.
Ah.
Baku is like actually an insane person, by the way. He's an actual lunatic. He has a level of confidence for the most absurd shit that just no one has.
Yeah, I mean, I would believe you on that if we didn't already see Jobber's YouTube account, Jobber Supreme.
Yeah, Jobber Supreme is his YouTube.
And you said you haven't been too active, but no, Jobber is very active.
Wait, I gotta switch to live chat, I just realized that.
Oh, good idea.
And nothing changed. Yeah, Mimi, we've seen Jobber. Jobber has his own YouTube profile. It's Jobber Supreme. You also gave a shit take on one of my community posts saying that Higurum is a bad character and he's too convoluted. Like, just say you can't read. I was tempted to delete that comment because I found it fucking annoying, but there were like 14 replies to it and I didn't want to get rid of a reply thread.
Oh god, those must be fun replies to read.
Oh, they were. It was basically everyone just calling him a fucking idiot.
Weapons practice? Dylan? What have you been spending that Saturday doing?
I think Dylan mentioned doing some kind of weapon practice. Didn't you see he used fucking spears or something?
Well, I was asleep for like some of the Elden Ring streams.
Yeah.
Because what had happened, I had struggled getting to sleep after the initial one happened.
Uh-huh.
So I'd stay up and like go to sleep like a few minutes after the second stream started.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I couldn't really get my sleep schedule back in function.
Damn. That sucks.
Well, look, it's fine now. I say fine.
Define
like,
fine. You wake up at 6 p.m.
No. It's like
4 p.m.
And no, it's 2 p.m. Right? That's the perfect time to wake up.
That is actually better, yeah. Better than waking up at fucking dinner time.
Yeah.
Does this mean you
Wait,
barely interact with your family members? I don't know
No,
if
I
that's
do.
intentional or not.
Like I avoid my sisters, but like, yeah, I talk to my parents every now and then.
Well, that's good. I barely interact with my sister outside of like running into her in the kitchen or something. And our rooms are like literally right next to each other. Kind of funny how that works out. She just got a pet snake. She named it Kane.
That snake's gonna die knowing your sister.
No, it's got a lamp and everything. She used to have a pet snake years ago. It disappeared.
Got hungry.
Yeah, I bet it did. And then it left. Yeah, Dylan says he does Ottoman spearmanship and it hurts.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm gonna have kickboxing classes on Tuesdays if I go to the gym.
You're doing
basically.
fucking kickboxing?
I have kickboxing on the gym, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Misc we can see Salat versus kickboxing. It'll be fight the century.
I wonder now, when can I be like Sopang with a superpower as dumb as that?
You just have to
At this rate, I feel like they're gonna be fucking aliens, and Baku's going to have to do gambling against the aliens to save the world with this one fucking gif that I keep seeing.
Okay, I've got to that one. You will see, like, I'm not entirely sure. I can't really speak on that.
Uh-huh.
You'll see that one soon. Yeah, like you will see that one relatively soon. In like chapter 50 or so. I have no clue what the fuck it means.
Whoa,
I can't say
okay.
that.
Alright.
Like, Usogi just.
Is this
Alright.
people saying random shit? I get the impression from these gifs that the Usogui anime is bad.
Yeah, because it was like
It
just,
had an OVA and it's pretty bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
okay,
an OVA
cool.
of the tunnel arc.
That's delightful. Yeah, they look hilariously bad. Oh shit, a gun with a silencer? Dude, you need to be fucking put down. You're kind of losing your shit here.
Which one?
The old man.
Well, this is what happens when you're old. You know, you got all that mercury in your brain, and you're like, there's mercury
You
in my
know,
brain.
the
I'm
mercury
old.
naturally produced by the brain with old age.
Yeah. Exactly.
Kokonoi. The rules of this match have been confirmed by both sides, so as a referee, I'm not going to say anything, but at this rate, there's too much of a handicap. You probably think what I'm saying is unfair, but I'm afraid this is not much of a match. What are you saying? The match has already started, stupid old bastard. I won't forgive you if you try to interfere from the sidelines. I'm sorry, but if this goes on, you will without question lose to Usogui. Oh, name drop.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what
Like
Lie Eater means? Or
Yeah.
Usogui means Lie Eater. Oh! It all makes sense now. There we go.
Oh, did the other scan
Yeah,
on,
I just said Lie Eater, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Q-Taro Kokonoe.
Yeah, that's why we should have made sure you go on Mangadex. So you
Well, I'm
actually
on
get the Usogui.
Magadex now. And now I
Yeah,
know
good
it's
thing about you here
Usogui.
sooner than later.
I'm saying at this rate, you'll lose. Oh, he's twitching.
At this rate, you'll lose subscribers.
Is you a famous gambler or something? Never mind, that's
Famous.
not a problem. Everyone keeps trying to use this one gif and it doesn't fucking work. Yeah, human life
Yeah.
is a gamble, or rather, every single existence is a gambler.
He's a gambler.
What does that mean?
You'll see. You will see.
You'll see.
Also,
keep reading.
why are there all of these fucking random Usogui gifs on fucking tenor? Like,
I have
why?
no clue. But it's good that they're here. It is brilliant that they're here. And I hope there's more.
Like, what the fuck? It's just all these Usogui gifs.
Well, you call them Usogui gifts, so it's more like quotes added over gifts.
Yeah, Usogui quote gifs.
Yeah. Speaking of quotes, hello, Fine.
Fine is here now. Hey, Fine.
What the fuck
Everyone
is wrong
but
with the
Ace will
mic?
show up in
Jesus
here.
Christ, that's so weird to hear.
I know,
Yeah,
Neve with
like-
good mic quality.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? It's, I guess it's better. I mean, it wasn't bad before, so I don't really.
What do you mean it wasn't bad before, Fine?
It was
That's like I was
okay
talking for a
before.
fucking cloth.
We had gotten used to it.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the normal quality for Discord for me.
Sucks to be you then.
Your mom sucks.
Oh, I've just noticed the guy who hangs around Yaku has this butterfly around him all the time.
Hey, you saw you got a fucking
Yeah.
butterfly on his nose.
I
Yeah,
am
it was
blind, no.
How foolish. Gambling is not just about betting money at casinos or horse races. For living things, survival is victory. And if survival is victory, then life is a series of gambles. Simply put,
Life is like a
everything is
gamble.
a gamble. There you go. That's why Usogui is so good.
Like a gamble that no one can win. Wow.
Wow, it's just like-
Wow.
It's just like the quote.
Wow. But for real, I don't know what the fuck these arcs are, because I'm already at more arcs than on this graph.
Well, like, I'm pretty sure I saw Bernice talking with Fuse about that. And he said, oh yeah, like, these just, some of the minor arcs are just merged with the major arcs for this sort
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
graph.
know. But which ones are the ones? I know. I guess like the first arc where they go to that, I don't know, rental store. I that's probably.
God,
merged with
that was
one
so
arc.
fucking funny.
What was?
The rental store.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Usogui is
like-
actually very fucking funny. It's one of the funniest series I've read thus far.
Fine. I believe what Bernice said about this graph is that Arc 1 is abandoned building.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I meant. That's definitely merged. Like, and fuck, I can't talk about anything.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta hold your tongue.
Ah, shit, Misc's near. Fuck.
Hold on a second. Let's make a deal. First, can you stop right there? We can help each other. I'll give you money. I have 10 million yen here. This is just my hobby. I'm addicted to the thrill of hunting humans. Oh, lovely. We hunt the idiots who've been lured here by that geezer who's a former mercenary. Ah, interesting. We enjoy the hunt, and that geezer commands us. I don't know how many people he has killed, but that geezer has grown tired of killing them with his own hands and prefers to have his puppets do it. He's a freak that loves to kill. Isn't that lovely? I'm not qualified to criticize him, though. Yeah, of course not. You're a fucking freak as well.
Where does he find these guys?
Oh, I don't know. He probably just puts up a listing on the internet or something.
Yeah, don't they like in that first mini arc? Don't they fucking watch porn together or something?
Yeah, they watched
Yeah.
a porn movie together.
Yeah,
Apparently, that's a thing dudes just do. I've never been
I
able
thought
to
somebody
relate to
figured
people.
out
They're
about
like,
that.
"Yeah, we were watching porn," and I'm like,
What?
"What?"
Oh, well, actually, I actually like. Oh, Ace here.
Oh, Ace, welcome.
Ace! Oh my God, he's here! Thank God. With 28 minutes to spare. Ace, how are you?
I have no idea what happened, but somehow my smartwatch did not sync with the daylight savings.
Someone figured that happened.
That was me.
That someone was
Not
Neve.
what?
So welcome. Now Ace is here. We can get on to the main event.
I reset everything else, but the one thing I thought would reset itself.
Yeah, I thought all of
Yeah.
the smart shit resets itself.
Yeah,
I mean, my
that's me.
phone did. Like, my fucking microwave and my oven aren't reset yet, but my phone reset. That's why I didn't even know it was fucking daylight savings or whatever.
Well, I posted about it in all the servers yesterday.
What? That you were going to be on the stream or that it was daylight savings?
Daylight savings.
Oh. Well, anyway, now you're here.
Yes.
We are going to be using you as an info dump.
Yeah, I love it. I also have my roster image. If
Yeah,
you want
we-
to like put that on the stream itself.
Yeah, we got the roster here in text to speech. I guess we could probably slap that up there and
I mean the one I edited.
Oh, you have an edited one? Yeah,
The
send that
one
in
I've
text
been
to
wanting
speech.
to show you for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, sure. Send that in text to speech,
All right.
or on the Tenkaichi channel, whichever. I can get it from either one.
Yeah.
I'll do text speech.
Okay. By the way, people in stream, I assume you're able to hear Ace well enough. Dylan says, "Oh my God, Ace escapes the Mickey Mouse dungeon house." There you go.
What?
I don't know.
You heard him. Wow, it's like the abandoned building. from
I
Usogui.
see. Okay, so we have Ace's predictions here. I will slap this up on screen.
There's only a little bit of bias
Only,
because of how unpredictable these things are.
yeah, as they tend
Here's-
to be.
Alright, hold on, let me make my own roster image real quick. Hold on.
And I see. You're a Hanzo better. Interesting.
Well, in an effort not to reference Overwatch, some would call me a Hanzo main.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I mentioned that to Neve earlier. I could actually see Kojiro or Hanzo winning because those dudes are both fucking mascots. Everybody knows those two names.
I feel really bad about being late. I wasn't sure if I was late if you would just start without me or not.
Well, no worries. I think we had a bit of fun discussing a bit of Tenkaichi and also talking about me reading Usogui.
Oh, okay.
So
If you
anyway, that
had
was the roster.
Usogui to fill in the gap, then I guess it's okay.
Yeah. So we already know what the deal is with the fighters from the first 2 rounds in terms of their fighting styles and stuff, and we seem to have the gist of what the deal is with William. But what is the deal with Yagyu and Shinkage Ryu Yagyu. I assume it's a variation of the style either created by himself or his father.
Alright, so the Yagyu family is probably the most famous family for multiple different generations of recognizable names.
Mm-hmm.
If you've heard of Yagyu, probably the first name you've heard wasn't Munenori, but actually his son, Yagyu Jubei, the One-Eyed Samurai.
Huh.
You ever heard of that?
I don't believe that.
No, I don't think so. No.
There's a character in BlazBlue named after him.
Interesting.
So, basically, the simplest way to define it is, like Kuroki, they're the master of the most basics of basic swordsmanship to the point where they've honed it to perfection.
Oh, lovely. My favorite.
There's like, you don't need fancy skills or techniques, all you need is to be the absolute peak.
Fascinating.
Let's see.
In the Fate Grand Order, there's actually sort of a rivalry between Munenori and Musashi for a bit.
Of course.
Musashi's like, I am the fancy future-seeing double swordsman, but even I'm afraid to fight that guy, kind of.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, there's not really a lot to say about Munenori besides the fact that in history, when Tokugawa took over for Oda, he became like the official bodyguard and training teacher for the first few generations. No,
Fascinating.
Tokugawa shoguns. Which is why I was surprised when he wasn't Tokugawa's fighter, but Oda's fighter.
Interesting.
Who was that Oda guy again? I'm not too familiar with most names.
Whoever would that Oda guy be?
Yeah, who's Oda's
Never
representative?
heard of that fellow. He definitely didn't even just come up in a recent Usogui chapter. I have been brought food.
Yay. No, I was talking in terms of representative.
It's kind of hot right now, so I'll give it a minute. Okay,
All right.
so...
You want to just go from left to right then?
Yeah,
Sure.
and you expect Yagyu to win his fight with William.
I do, mainly because of William's current personality
that's-
and the
that's
fact
why
that
he
he
wins.
started out with the advantage.
The barbaric foreigner come to pillage Japan.
Right, it's all a metaphor. Trust me.
It's just
right?
a
It almost
metaphor.
feels so cartoonish that I feel like it might partially be an act.
Almost, like, dude, fucking Yagyu going like, well then, I suppose it's up to me, the noble samurai, to drive away the barbaric foreigner who plans on ravaging our lands. I'm like, wow, we could not get any more predictable than this, could we?
It'd be hilarious if he's like, man, I'm really hungry. I guess I didn't fill up on the the fight.
Hmm.
It would just be kind of a humorous moment where he's talking about, I can't eat. I'm so full from this violence.
I fucking love eating violence. It's delicious.
Violence, my favorite meal.
So then what did you want to talk about next?
You want to just go from left to right about all the fighters?
Yeah, so what's the deal with Kamizumi? Does he do another dual-wielding style?
No, Kamizumi was actually the creator of the bamboo sword, the Shinai. Because during war times, when guns were invented and brought to Japan, he wanted a way for all of them to practice at their best, but all they could use at the time were wooden swords or dulled metal swords, so they had to hold back all their swings. So he invented the bamboo sword so they could swing as hard as they wanted, as much as they wanted, and also modified the style of swordsmanship to be able to fight guns with. So he's an expert in basically practicing as hard as you can against other people and actually bringing a sword to a gunfight.
Fascinating.
That's one way to put it, I suppose.
Yeah, Jesus.
But how successful will that be?
Also, the last fighter in the roster, his fighting style is basically just listed as Kamizumi's style, but better.
Interesting.
and I couldn't find shit about the last guy.
Yeah, I've literally never heard of him before. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, even 4 Google searches only brought up one name with no information.
like his design just looks
Very generic.
very.
I feel like he must
unremarkable.
be an imposter of somebody.
Uh-oh. Anyway, yeah, I'm expecting Ito to win that one. Shit.
Yeah.
You expect Hino to beat Kamizumi?
Oh, no, I said I was expecting Ito to win his fight.
Oh, Ito. I thought you said Hino.
But
yeah.
anyway, Hino, yeah, what's important about him? Anything?
Well, he's basically the greatest sumo wrestler of that time. I suppose you could probably call it ancient sumo for the time period.
Oh, boy.
You know Kyozan from Kengan?
Yeah, it was funny. Griever was reading through that the other day, and he got really mad and said, that's not fucking sumo, you're just doing MMA. And then he got to, like, 2 pages later when Seki's like, you're just doing MMA and calling it sumo.
Yeah. In this series, Hino is the equivalent of Kyozan or Sukune from Baki or Raiden from Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that a lot of mangakas have decided that having just a straight-up sumo wrestler in a battle manga is kind of boring, so they have him do ancient sumo.
Yeah, ironically, I recently watched a video about how sumo is very underrepresented in fighting games because they're so withheld to traditions and how it's basically a lifestyle that they're all too similar unless it's like a petite girl doing it or something.
Yeah.
He pulled
A
up
petite
3
girl doing
sumo
sumo,
wrestlers
what the
from
fuck?
iconic fighting games, and they all look exactly the same.
Yeah. Because sumo wrestlers have a specific vibe. It's just sumo.
Yeah, he said there's not
know,
enough
sumo.
variety in it because their entire lifestyle and goals usually are the same thing. The way they dress their hair, the way they dress their bodies. There's not much variation in techniques. He's like, you need uniqueness in a fighter for a game, and sumo is the opposite of that.
Yeah, like this
Yeah.
Tenkaichi guy, he has the mask.
Yeah, they gave this one a demon mask.
Yeah,
You know,
like, the
That
mask
certainly
is-
made it a bit more interesting.
Among the fighters, Hino is one of the 3 or 4 Nobunaga simps who, like, support him all the way, even though they're working for someone else.
Hmm.
Because Nobunaga picked him out from a ancient sumo battle royale for the whole country.
Wow. So yeah, of our Nobunaga simps, I guess we got Yagyu, Hino, Yasuke,
I mean, I think
and then
William
who else would be
techni-
that?
William
Actually,
was
don't.
technically.
Yeah, Yagyu, Hino, Yasuke. Those
So
are
we
the
got
main
3.
ones.
We got 3.
Are you saying William isn't a Nobunaga simp for him? 'Cause, you know, he's trying to spread his seed. He wants to violate Japan.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty sure that guy is part of it, so...
It's also worth noting that the one Hino's representing is Hideyoshi. You've probably heard that name.
I have.
That does sound
Somewhat.
familiar.
And how Sasaki isn't technically under Nobunaga, but he's working for Akechi, Nobunaga's right-hand man.
Ah, so
Oh.
Gojo's like kind of an indirect.
Yeah,
Nobunaga
he
guy.
doesn't really seem to be motivated himself, but I'm sure his representative is.
Ah. Lovely.
Or herself. based on-
Oh, I wouldn't complain about that.
Ooh. Me neither.
Yeah.
And it seems like pretty much all of us expect Kamizumi to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only one fight, because he's too brittle to go all the way.
Yeah, that dude's old as fuck. They have to carry him
He
around
is-
in a fucking stroller.
He is 91 years old at this time.
There's a 91-year-old man is not winning a battle tournament. It will never happen.
In- I looked
I
it
mean,
up in the historical records. They're not sure when he died, but they predict between the 70 and 86, and this takes place
In 1600.
15 years after that.
Yeah, so he's old as fuck, and he loves titties, so we gotta tip our hats to that.
You
I
probably
can't
never
blame
looked
him.
at
He's
the Twitter
surrounded
comment.
himself with some tremendous titties.
If he survives to face Fuma, that'll be interesting, to say the
Oh
least.
god.
I went through the chapter 2 weeks ago, like, translating the Spanish version manually,
Mhm.
and, like, I actually put it in spoilered messages. Here is the first thing that Kamizumi, the legendary ancient sword saint, says.
Titties.
I want to suck her titties.
So we have the two varieties of old man in this. Very good. One who's an asshole and one who's a huge pervert.
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically the same thing. You know, you can easily mash them together.
Alright, then we have Sasaki.
Everyone knows
Sasaki
everything about
even need to be
Sasaki, pretty
explained?
much. No one needs to explain Sasaki, but explain Hanzo a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hanzo is probably my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
He is probably the most famous ninja in history, but even before he was a ninja, he was a samurai general and a master of the spear.
Cool.
And he actually lost a village to Nobunaga's brother Nobukatsu, I believe, in a battle. But after Tokugawa took over, Hanzo became the leader of the Iga Ninja with 200 subordinates, and they gave him the Hanzo Gate. And he basically saved Tokugawa's life at one point that ensured he could become shogun. So that's why they're great buddies.
I imagine that will be important. Hanzo will be the one remaining chance for history to happen somewhat correctly.
That's also going to the end of my roster. I think the last fight of the tournament will be Hanzo versus Musashi, trying to avenge the fallen Honda and regain the pride of Tokugawa over Oda.
Man, wouldn't that be fucked up if both of Tokugawa's chances to become shogunate were ended by Musashi and Kojiro?
It's almost like Kengan.
Ooh.
That'd be funny.
But yeah, I think it'd be a great, like, sort of a friendly grudge match. It was like, hey man, you killed my best friend. And
yeah, sounds like it'd be a very friendly grudge match.
Yeah,
but I think he would like spare Musashi because your growth could end here, but I want to give you a chance.
I would like it if not literally everyone except for one fighter died.
Yeah, somebody should surrender once in a while in these kinds of theories.
I mean, that was what was neat about Mutaba.
Like Raiden could have surrendered. Like he literally just said, "I'm done," and he could have just been like, "All right, can I go back to my bed now?" But no, he's like, "Kill me."
Yeah, like, that was what's neat about Mutaba, and I remember some people didn't like that, but Mutaba's like, yeah, this ain't a winner. I'm out of here.
Also, Hanzo is known as the Demon Hanzo, and he was so good at being a ninja that people honestly thought he had the ability to fly, see the future, telekinesis, teleportation. He invented a lot of ninja techniques, which is part of the reason I think he might win, because he has mastered two completely different skill sets, and one of them is subterfuge that almost nobody is ever used to. The only other ninja here is Kotaro, and tell me she acts like a ninja.
No, we've definitely got two different types of ninja here.
He fucking...
Imagine in a fight... Oh, sorry, go on.
This description you just gave this guy, I'm speechless. My jaw is on the fucking floor.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Imagine, you know what a black egg is?
A what?
No.
A black egg.
Is that like a white elephant?
No.
What is it?
Imagine this. In a fight, Hanzo is using a spear against someone, and then when they're focused on it, he reaches into a pocket, and he throws an egg at their face that's painted black. And when the shell breaks, their eyes and mouth are suddenly filled with high-impact glass shards and pepper.
Ouch!
How?
That's how he fights.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, yeah, I think this dude's a pretty strong contender.
Right, Hanzo stock's going up right now.
We may be investing in Hanzo coin.
I know, right? Also, he looks so fucking cool.
Yeah,
he
looks
does.
great.
He does.
Tremendous design.
Next is Togo, who looks like a more intense Hanzo, in my opinion.
Yeah, he does look pretty similar. He kind of looks like he looks a bit like
movie.
Vagabond Musashi, but way more intense.
I feel like Togo was drawn in the 80s.
Yeah, you know what? I could see that.
So, his thing is, the Shigakata school is all about the one-hit kill. The only first swing. They practice the exact same move 3,000 times a day on bamboo, and that bamboo is smoking from the friction of their swings. If, like they say, don't even consider a second strike. You're going to win this fight in the first hit when you bisect them from shoulder to waist.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. I feel like what'll happen here is either he one-shots Yasuke, or he misses and then gets one-shot himself.
Togo misses his first attack and then just kills himself on the spot.
His epithet is actually one-hit kill in the first chapter.
Oh.
Well.
And he's fighting Yasuke, who uses Nagundi stick fighting, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And he has 6 of them on his back.
Oh.
In opposition to the one-hit kill style, Nagundi stick fighting is the ultimate attrition style, where fights with them can last for 5 straight hours.
This sounds like a very interesting dynamic to set up for a fight that could maybe be disadvantageous to both of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this now.
This sounds like it could either be a
Ooh.
very short or a very long fight.
Yeah,
I
in
am
stick
very
fighting, they
much looking forward
basically
to
take,
this.
like, wooden clubs with large ends on them, and they sort of take turns on attack and defense, bashing each other in special parts of the body, getting points on where they land a hit. And this can
Wow.
go on for hours before one of them loses.
Well, that's fascinating.
I am extremely
Yeah.
excited to see it in action.
I'm
oh my
becoming
God.
more and
Adams.
more excited for these fights as I learn more about these fighters.
Like Adams, Yasuke is the first ever foreigner to become a samurai, directly under the wing of Nobunaga.
Well, that's pretty cool.
He's known as the Obsidian Samurai.
Which is a cool epithet.
Oh, very cool indeed.
Hopefully he
I
won't do
believe he will.
anything questionable.
Yeah, hopefully not.
He has a really serious face to him. I think he'll be okay.
Though William also
mean-
had a very serious
okay,
face. Look
yeah,
at him in the
look at-
roster.
Okay,
Well-
right. The thing is, right? That was Adam Adams, his twin
Oh
brother.
no, don't start
Who's-
doing this shit. Keep
Right,
this
and on
shit
the vote,
relegated to Roland and Lolong, alright?
Damn you.
Yeah,
well,
I
that
believe
vote's got filled with
Yasuke
face.
will defeat Togo through outlasting him,
Well, that
and
could be
then
interesting.
he'll lose to Hanzo.
Yeah, I agree. Like
Alright.
with this boat being on for the fight, I imagine like they'll break for the floor and then fuck around in the lower decks. That'd be quite amusing.
Yeah, that sounds like something that would probably happen. Now that we've got a forest, we've got a boat, I imagine we'll have a bridge, probably a rooftop of some kind.
Maybe a factory.
A factory.
Oh.
Did they really have factories in 1600?
Nobunaga was the one who brought over guns to Japan.
Oh, that's true.
And imagine Kamizumi and Hino fight in a gun production
Oh,
factory
shit.
where
They could do that.
Kamizumi's specialty is fighting against the guns. And I guess next is Hosewin Inshun.
Yeah,
was
who
very
I know
young at this
uses a
point.
spearmanship style.
Yes, his style, modified from his master, is, if I recall correctly, the 8 stances perfect reaction. To where he's basically formulated a set of forms with his spear, which is sort of modified to have like a mace right underneath the blade, and the blade be somewhat shaped like a trident.
Uh-huh.
And he's able to react to supposedly any form of offense with one of his forms in his repertoire. He's like, literally any attack I can imagine coming at me, one of these 8 stances can counter it.
Interesting.
That's... I wonder how that'll work.
Yeah. And then what does Jinsuke have going on?
Jinsuke is the Iaido, or Ei Master.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, Jinsuke wins.
The sword draw.
Wait, so that means we technically kind of maybe have 2 counter styles fighting?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
The
just like
funniest thing would have been if Jisuke fought Togo, and they're like, this will end in 1 hit.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
But
Well,
then the
who
funny...
knows? Maybe if they both win their fights, they could end up fighting each other.
Yeah, they
Well,
could.
they'd have to make it to the semifinals to
Yeah,
do
they
that.
have to make it a little bit.
Oh, the
I don't think
semifinals
either-
being one hit. No thanks.
Yeah.
This fight is probably the one I'm the most iffy on, but I put my hat for Jinsuke after like an hour of thinking about it.
I'll take Iaido over spearmanship any day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you know,
I
he's
knew-
like the sword draw slash.
Hell yeah.
I can't really see the kid surviving past one round. I don't like kids.
Yeah, just don't like him.
Like-
Fucking hate him.
You like Musashi?
No, I don't
Neve
like
doesn't
Musashi,
like Musashi.
actually.
I like Musashi.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, Neve finds him boring.
Yeah.
Oh, then we have Ito Itosai. If you notice the repetition in his name, it's actually because of his style.
The Ito Ryu, which, as far as I understand from you explaining things in the past, is basically the sword style in Japan.
Yeah, if you look up Ito Ryu, it'll redirect you to a Wikipedia page where it's like, which one of these 8 different versions that were created the next generation do you want to research? Ito Ryu this, Ito Ryu that, Ito Ryu those, Ito Ryu that. I'm like, oh my god, everybody liked this guy's idea. They all fucking copyrighted him.
So, I don't think there's not really like a specific meaning to that. That's basically just traditional Japanese swordsmanship.
Wait, is he going to be the Kuroki of this tournament? Just
Well,
the
no, it
basics?
seems like it possibly Yaki may even be the Kuroki of the tournament.
Yeah, he's like the new age guy.
Hmm.
Yagyu is all about the traditional swordsmanship.
No.
Which is
But at this
ironic
point
because
in
Ito is much
history-
older than Yagyu, as far as we can tell.
Right.
Yes.
Yagyu cannot beat Kuroki because he is going to lose round 1.
But at this point of history, Ito is sort of like a hipster with his swordsmanship.
Oh, fascinating. A 60-something-year-old hipster.
Yeah. It's like around this time that tons of other people start modifying his methods. Whereas Yagyu is studying the methods from like 400 years ago.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
And I
like how he
assume
has the glass
that's
on.
probably why we're setting up some kind of connection between the two of them. They would make an
Oh, yeah.
interesting finals matchup.
It would be. Although I feel like some fights might happen off the record, like Sasaki and Musashi.
That could happen, yeah. I mean, we've already had them interact.
Yeah.
And considering how long Ito's fight is from now, I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll do something before then, considering he called out Munenori.
Yeah. And then the last person you said you don't really know shit about,
Yes,
Nagaharu.
Nagaharu Ogasawara. His style is the Shinkage Ryu, compared to Kamizumi, who is the Shinkage Ryu. But he
Or
calls
the,
it true
Ito
Shinkage
Ryu.
Ryu. And he's
Right.
working for Usogui
Mhm.
Kagekatsu, which is a moderately familiar name for a lot of people. I feel like he looks like Vega from Street Fighter. He
Oh,
looks
let's-
exactly like Vega.
Let's look this guy up. Vega Street Fighter.
Oh, you're not gonna find anything. Like the one
Oh.
name I found from was 1944, and the
No, I was
other name
looking
was
at-
Oh,
literally
looking up
just a
Vega
blank
from Street
page.
Fighter. Yeah, a little, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
kind of
sorry,
got the
meant-
braid going on.
I thought you meant Nagaharu. Sorry, I didn't know you meant Vega.
Yeah.
They changed around all the bad guys' names in the English version of Street Fighter because they were like, we can't have a black boxer named M. Bison. We change all their names with each other. Because it was like Mike Tyson.
Hmm.
Ogasawara, Nagaharu.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
there
that's
really
a
isn't
fake
shit
idea.
about this guy. The first result
Exactly.
The first result is the Tenkaichi wiki.
I know, right? I feel like he has to have something completely off the cuff.
Either that, or as Miss said earlier, he's a sussy imposter of someone.
Actually, I think Ace suggested that.
Yeah, I did.
Damn. Well, if
It's
he's an
also-
imposter, who would he be an imposter of?
I don't know, but there are other people that could have been in the tournament.
That's true.
For instance, some of these lords that they're representing are fully capable of being their own fighters, but they'd have to give up their position as a lord. like Maeda and who was it? Let's see, where's Masamune Date. Date Masamune is very famous as a warrior. He's the hiring Jinsuke.
Interesting.
And Uesugi is also a pretty good fighter. Maybe Uesugi swapped places with his own fucking...
Oh, it all makes sense now!
But I feel like people would probably notice.
I see. Fascinating.
It's just a possibility. Just a theory.
Oh,
yeah.
Something theory. Well, that was all very interesting.
I think Ito will make it to round 3 and eventually lose against Hanzo with the Revolutionary One Sword versus the Subterfuge of the Demon.
Sounds like an interesting setup to me. Well, we're gonna find out if you're right. Many years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Pino is going to lose to Kamizumi after trying to, like, bear hug him to death. And then Yagi was going to beat Kamizumi, and then eventually lose to Musashi.
Fascinating.
As much as I hate to say it, the chances of everyone's favorite Fuma Kotaro defeating Musashi is very low.
Are very low.
Yeah.
Especially if she keeps having to dope up on drugs in every fight.
Yeah, hopefully there will be some gap in between the rounds. Because it's already clear, like, we're not doing the whole fucking round on one day. So there's already
they
a
did
bit of a
only
gap.
2 fights in a day.
Yeah.
Like, with Fuma, like, what's gonna happen is, like, she's gonna start showing a lot of strain during her fight with Musashi. And then, when she uses it right off the bat against William in the 3rd round, she's just gonna overdose and die instantly.
So you think Musashi's going to lose in round 2, huh?
Yeah, I don't like Musashi. So he will
Yeah,
lose.
okay, I'm not saying... Okay, let's rephrase that. Neve doesn't think he's going to lose. She wants him to lose.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's going to lose in the final round.
No, he's gonna lose
But
in
before
the...
that, Kotaro is probably going to be like, I've never had to use the drug this much before. Oh wait, is this overdosing? My veins are exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
So I think she'll probably notice that. I feel like Fuma may try to do some new stuff for her next round. Because basically almost dying in the first round is not a good sign.
Yeah, not too
You
good a
can
sign.
tell who's going to win a fight by if somebody, like, loses an arm or has their irreversible injury.
Yeah.
Because Musashi and Kotaro at the end of the first day would just put on some bandages and ate dinner like everybody
Well, we
else.
should also remember Musashi had, like, part of his fucking ribs blown off by Honda, and he just refused to have that stitched up.
Well, you can't stitch the edge of your rib back on.
That's true. I mean, you could try. I don't know.
They can't even do anything for a bruised rib. Yeah.
I mean, like, they have swords, they can do something.
Honestly, I almost feel like that is setting up for Musashi to have fucking debuffs for future fights. And that he keeps getting injured badly, and then just doesn't fucking do anything about it. He literally said some shit like, I want to get to my next fight before these wounds heal.
No, he said before the feeling of the exhilaration of that battle leaves me.
Oh.
He's like, he doesn't want to come down from the high of the bloodlust yet.
Yeah.
He's afraid he'll lose his edge already.
I understand that feeling.
But yeah, I think in the finals, Hanzo is going to beat Musashi.
Well.
I think in the finals, William is gonna negative Ito.
Ah, yes, of course. You gotta root for the Scotsman, huh?
Yeah, that's why my nickname was literally fucking Proud Nationalist.
Alright, yeah, of course. We're gonna ignore the very cancel-worthy parts of him because he's Scottish.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just Scottish, ain't it?
That's just Scottish. Are you
Anyway.
proud of the representation for your homeland, Neve?
Yes, 100%. Abso-fucking-lutely.
It's so nice to actually be able to hear Neve.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
great. Well.
Yeah. You want to throw the roster image back up on there again? For
Yeah,
a
fuck it.
refresher?
We'll throw it back up there. Why not? There you go. Well, Ace, thank you for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. It was actually ended up not being a bad thing that you showed up late because this conversation only lasted about 35 minutes. So
Yeah, I thought we'd be going for hours, honestly.
yeah.
Mm.
So we ended up capping off the stream quite well.
I've condensed my research.
Very good.
I didn't have to reference any of that just now. I memorized it all just for this.
Jesus
Oh, smart
Christ.
lad.
Well, you're certainly better at prep work than I am.
Can confirm.
Well, anyway, that's pretty much going to be all for today's stream, people. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for
We did.
joining in, both you people in the chat and you here in VC. I appreciate you being here and contributing.
Anytime.
I will.
Alright, it was fun.
Yeah, I will be seeing you all later. Not really. I think I'm going to be uploading the Sakamoto Days reaction in a little bit. I'm probably going to have to edit that together once the stream's over. So that will have actually been recorded before this stream was done. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you around. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Short stopper.
Bye.